Standard 7 Science, Lesson number 4, Nutrition in Living Things, Questions and Answers. Fill in the blanks. Number 1, nutrients can be classified into two types, namely macronutrients and micronutrients. Number 2, plants make their food in their leaves. This process is called photosynthesis. Number 3, the leaves and microscopic openings are called stomata. Number 4, Rhizobium absorb atmospheric nitrogen and convert it into its compound. Match the pairs. Group A and Group B. In Group B are the answers given directly. Parasitic plant, Cuscuta. Insectivorous plant, Drosera. Saprophytic plant, mushroom. Symbiotic plant, lichen. Classify according to food type. Herbivorous, cow, deer, goat, buffalo. Carnivorous or carnivores, tiger, lion, frog. Omnivores, sparrow, human, cockroach. Scavengers, vulture. Decomposer, saprotrophic, bacteria, fungus. Parasitic, tick. Answer the following questions. Why do living organisms need nutrition? Answer. Living organisms need nutrition for the following reasons. Number 1, for the continuous supply of energy to perform work. Number 2, to help in the growth and development of the body. Number 3, to replace the worn out tissue and to repair the damaged tissues. Number 4, to have resistance to infections and diseases. Explain the process of production of food in plants. Answer in points. Point number 1, the plants prepare their food by the process of photosynthesis. Plants absorb water and minerals present in the soil with the help of roots. Number 2, the carbon dioxide is taken from the air and with the help of chlorophyll in the presence of sunlight. Plants prepare glucose in the process of photosynthesis. Point number 3, in the process, oxygen is liberated by the plant. Number 4, chemical reaction of the photosynthesis is carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll will give you food, that is glucose plus oxygen. And it is written 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll will give you C6H12O6 plus 6O2. The numbers which are there, please write it at the base. What is meant by parasitic plants? Name the different types with examples of each. Answer. Point number 1, the plants that depend on other plants for the nutrition are called parasitic plants. Number 2, the parasitic plants are heterotrophic in their mode of nutrition. Some of the plants lack chlorophyll and thus cannot perform photosynthesis on their own. Number 3, Loranthus is partial parasite. It sucks the nutrition from its host that prepares its own food. Number 4, Cuscuta or dodder does not have chlorophyll. It looks yellow, wire-like climber. Hence, it is complete parasite on the host tree. Explain the various steps of nutrition in animals. Answer. There are 5 steps of nutrition in animals, namely ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. Number 1, ingestion. Feeding means ingestion. Food is taken in the body in the process of ingestion. Number 2, digestion. Different enzymes act on the complex constituents and convert these into soluble nutrients. This process takes place at the different places in the alimentary canal. Number 3, Absorption. The tiger state soluble nutrients are absorbed in the blood. Number 4. Assimilation. The nutrients are taken to each cell and tissue through the blood circulation. In the cells, energy is produced using these nutrients. Once the energy is released, then the food is said to be assimilated. Number 5. Digestion. The method that is not digested and absorbed is thrown out of the body in the last step of digestion. Question. Name some unicellular organisms in which all life processes take place within their unicellular body. Answer. Amoeba, Euglena and Paramoecium are the unicellular organisms in which all the life processes take place within a single cell. Give scientific reasons. Question. Insectivorous plants are attractively colored. Answer. Insectivorous plants feed on insects. They need to capture the insects. In order to attract these insects towards the plant, they are attractively colored. Next question. Butterflies have a long tube-like proboscis. Answer. Every insect is provided with mouth parts for ingestion. It feeds on nectar and pollen from the flowers. It thus has a tube-like proboscis to suck this food from flower. Think and answer. These are the HOTS. Question. We prepare a variety of foodstuffs and dishes at home. Are we then autotrophic organisms? Answer in points. Number 1. We prepare a variety of foodstuffs by using grains, pulses, vegetables, etc. Number 2. These provisions are given to us by plants. We may also prepare food from flesh, F-L-E-S-H, flesh and eggs of other animals. Number 3. We cannot perform photosynthesis, wherein we can actually synthesize the food matter. Number 4. Hence, we are not autotrophs, we are heterotrophs. Question. Which organisms are greater in number, autotrophs or heterotrophs, and why? Answer in points. Number 1. The number of autotrophs is certainly more. The number of plants should be more so that they can be enough for the herbivores. Point number 2. Herbivores are dependent upon autotrophs. Number 3. If autotrophs decrease in number, the heterotrophs too will starve and die. Point number 4. Therefore, in nature, the autotrophs are always more than the heterotrophs to balance the food chain. Question. The number of heterotrophs found in desert regions is smaller. However, they are found in greater numbers in the sea. Why is this so? Answer. Point number 1. In desert region, the autotrophs are lesser in number as well as heterotrophs dependent on them are also less. Point number 2. The food is scarce. Therefore, the number of heterotrophs also reduces. Number 3. In oceans and seas, there are a multitude of zooplankton and phytoplankton. Phytoplankton are a very small microscopic floating plants which you may or we may not see. Point number 4. The food chain in the seas is dependent on these planktonic species. Therefore, the number of heterotrophs found in desert regions is smaller, but they are found in greater numbers in the sea. Why is plant food not produced in any other parts of the plant except the green ones? Answer. The chlorophyll is present in the green parts of the plants. In these parts, photosynthesis takes place. This produces food. The non-green parts do not produce food due to lack of chlorophyll. What damage or harm do ectoparasitic and endoparasitic animals cause? Answer in points. Number 1. Parasitic organisms depend on the host for its nutrition. Point number 2. Ectoparasites have specialized mouthparts. With the help of these, they suck the blood. Example, mosquito and bedbugs. The biting insects cause a lot of discomfort. Number 3. Mosquitoes spread many diseases such as malaria, dengue, and elephantiasis. Point number 4. Endoparasites live inside the body of host. Example, roundworm, hookworm, pinworm, etc. Number 5. They absorb host nutrients and cause malnourishment to the host. Both ectoparasites and endoparasites cause damage to our health. Prepare and complete the flowchart according to the type of nutrition. This flowchart is given in your textbook in a horizontal manner, but here I have put in a vertical manner. So please write the way it is given in your textbook. Plants are divided into 3 types: autotrophic, heterotrophic, and symbiotic. Now in that, heterotrophic is again further divided into insectivorous and saprophytic. Now animals. Animals are divided into holozoic, saprozoic, parasitic. And parasitic is further divided into ectoparasitic and endoparasitic. Thank you.